In China, there was something called lily feet. Sounds pretty, right? Well, yes and no. It was beautiful to some, but also incredibly painful. This tradition lasted from around the 10th century all the way to the early 20th century. That is a long time to keep your toes curled. Literally. The idea was simple, at least in theory. Young girls would have their feet tightly bound to stop them from growing. Over time, the foot would become tiny, sometimes only 3 inches long. That is shorter than most mobile phones today. These feet were then dressed in silk shoes, decorated with delicate embroidery. They were like little works of art, but they came at a painful price. Why do this? Because back then, small feet were seen as the height of beauty. They were also a sign of wealth and a ticket to a good marriage for girls coming from rich family. Big feet? Not so fashionable. Small feet? You were basically a celebrity in your neighborhood. While foot binding was publicly justified as a beauty ideal and a sign of status, it also had a very real social control aspect. Girls who had their feet bound could not walk or run easily, which made them more dependent on their families, and later, their husbands. This meant they were less able to leave home, escape arranged marriages, or move freely in public. So in many ways, it reinforced strict gender roles and kept women physically and socially limited. It wasn't just a fashion trend, it was also a way of controlling women's mobility and independence. Wrapped up in the language of beauty and tradition,